So tell us about Work Better Now. What does it do? How did you get into that business? Really interested on that.
Yeah, so another story. Let's see, I go back maybe 8 years ago before I sold the New York Enterprise Report. I was walking on the street, and because we had a wide readership, occasionally people would say, "Hey, aren't you the guy from the magazine?" And an entrepreneur whose name I had heard of and I had seen his picture before approached me on the street, said, "Hey, Rob, I'm so and so, and I have an idea that I want to run by you." And I said, "Great. Let's set up a time to talk." He goes, "Well, can you have your assistant contact my assistant?" And I said, I don't have an assistant." And he looked at me like I had four heads. And he goes, "Rob Levin doesn't have an assistant?" He goes, "Look, here's my number. Call me, and I'm going to tell you how this assistant thing works, and then we can talk about this other business idea I have." And I called him, and long story short, within 6 months, I hired a virtual assistant, and it changed my life. Absolutely changed my life. All of a sudden, even though I had a team at the time, I just got all of these administrative and what we call low value tasks, important tasks, but low value tasks off my plate. And I had more time to focus on strategic issues, more time to focus with my family, spending time with my family. It literally changed my life. And over the course of several years, just like you, most of my network is comprised of business owners, and people would interface with my assistant to schedule a meeting or whatever it might be. And they said, "Hey, Rob, what's this? Is this person in your office, and how does it work?" And I would tell them, and then I would refer them to a virtual assistant company. And about 3 years ago, I was on the West Coast. I think I was out there for a business meeting, and a friend of mine from college, Andrew Cohen, met me out there, and he's also in the small business world. And I was telling him about virtual assistants. I was thinking, hey, maybe I'm going to start my own virtual assistant company. He's like, "That's a great idea." I was like, "Well, you want to do it together?" And he said, "Yeah." And of course, we're doing this over a few drinks, and we started Work Better Now. And the premise is very simple. I kind of already mentioned a few of the highlights. We believe that every business owner should have an assistant. And we came up with a way to make it affordable for people to have amazing talent, amazing virtual assistants. And the offering is very simple. You get a full-time dedicated assistant for $1,750 a month. So of course, the next question is, well, how do you do that? Our assistants are from Central and South America. They're very highly vetted. We are accepting 2%. 2% of the people who apply actually get approved. And that number has actually been going down because we have these very stringent standards. Get approved to interview with a potential client. Their English skills are amazing. They have amazing attitudes, great experience. And we literally get emails from our clients saying, "This has changed my life." Now, some of our clients use our assistants as a personal assistant like I do. And then some have hired 3 assistants, and they kind of mainstream them into operations, customer support or marketing support, sales support, a variety of different roles. And the business has just been exploding.